Welcome back, my friends! Time for a super late night stream. And I have cooked every single fight in this gym left. Let's take it slowly. I have my notes. But we will try to do every single fight what is left in this gym to get the last batch in this stream. Okay? Okay. So. We will have back to back basically without healing as a next fight. Pretty interesting fights for sure. Okay, I would say let's straight up prep the team for the first fight. We don't need that many special items. Want to have the specs. That's the only scanner item we basically need. Let me check what I have right now. We should have the specs because of Azu. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, alright. So, we have Beedrill in the team, what is already in the party. With the Mega Beedrill item. Then we have choice packs. Thunderous. We have Lucario. We have Urshifu, who is, I think, already in the team. Yeah, exactly. We have a Salazzle. And we have Ludi. Okay. So we need a Citrus Berry on Lucario. Citrus Berry on Ludi. We'll take the Expert Belt. Can also take the Black Belt. It doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, we will just take the Black Belt on Urshifu. And we will have the Shed Shell on Salazzle. Okay. That is the team for the back-to-back. We can't heal in between. So this is basically a fight against 10 mons without healing in between. Okay. Crypt. Beedrill. Honduras, Lucario, Ludi, Laze, and Urshifu. Okay. You're ready. Ready for the first fight in the stream. The back-to-back, basically. Nervous. Nervous for sure. All right. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. I'm ready. We want to get the badge in this stream. The last badge in Run Bun. So, this is Kabutop's lead with weak armor and focus sash. And that is always the good part about Beedrill. Beedrill is super slow without the Mega Evolution. This is Focus Sash, Weak Armor, Stealth Rocks, and yeah, some damaging moves here as well. Usually, if you show slow kill only, there's a chance that it will go for rocks. This will not happen because I'm showing a fast kill right now on the Kabutops. Because my Beedrill is not Mega Evolved right now. So we will Mega Evolve, change that pretty quickly. And just U-turn out on Stone Edge or Liquidation. This will get the weak armor proc. What is completely fine. So the speed is increased. It's really fucking fast now. Stone Edge is better here, but I think it will not matter that much. Yeah, Miss is even way better. Miss is actually huge. Vacuum Wave will kill this. Okay. That is a pretty huge, not gonna lie. Because if we get a crit, we can get into Energy Ball range even. Or into Bug Buzz range. This is always a Selgor now. I hate this Pokemon. This is so fucking fast. This is faster than my Beedrill. But Beedrill is our switch in here. So this is Focus Blast. There is a small fiction here, I would say. Small amount of fiction we have here. We can't avoid that. It's Focus Blast crit, special defense drop into Bug Buzz crit. It's really unlikely because it will set up spikes anyways, most likely. So that's really unlikely that this will happen, okay? So there's the Focus Blast. It hits the Focus Blast as well. We got no drop, no crit. This is safe. We will Leech Life on the spikes. This is spikes. I'm pretty sure about that, yeah. Like I said, even if we get a Focus Blast crit special defense drop, we are still not showing a kill to Bug Buzz. So, we rack the entire HP back. And this is really nice. This is also... There's one single roll, okay? So, this is now Togedemaru. Sturdy Salakberry. There's actually one single roll on a crit what can proc the Salakberry here. Because we will U-turn out, we need to break the Sturdy here. This is guaranteed Iron Tail here. Never Zing Zap. We are not in Zing Zap rage. That's really nice. But yeah, like I said, there's one single roll U-turn crit can actually put this into Salakberry range. It's really unlikely if this happens. If this happens, we might need to kinda steer a bit. Because it will be really fucking fast then, okay? But we can figure that out. Let me check if there's a reason. No, we cannot do that. Yeah, we cannot do that. That's the problem. Because we have the Shed Shell on Salazzle only. That's the thing as well. We have a Shadow type Pokemon in the back. So I was thinking about killing this with Lucario now, with Vacuum Wave. If this procs the Salak Berry, because we are slower anyways. But that's a range as well. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Let's just U-turn. It's really unlikely anyways. Yeah, we was not hitting the range and not the crit as well. We'll go to Salazzle on this guaranteed Iron Tail now. Defense drop is completely fine. Crit is also okay. Spikes, yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it's completely fine. Hitting the Iron Tail here, it's okay. We take it. And we will always kill this with Flamethrower here now. We need to switch out of Salak Berry procs for sure, but I need to kinda steer a bit. But this is really unlikely that this happens. Okay, there's a Shadow type Pokemon. We're holding the Shed Shell so we can switch out here. And this is guaranteed Psychic, not Hypnose or stuff like that on the switch in. We go to Urshifu. Holding the Black Belt for this fight, but not for this Gothitelle. We don't need a damage item on this Pokemon. We are faster and Wicked Blow always crits basically, unless you are Shell Armor, otherwise it will always crit, and this is a nuke move. Okay, critical hit. Crit mattered. Okay, and the last Pokemon now here is Wishy. There's a problem in this fight, I will explain that later. Like in the next fight, because we have a back-to-back basically. Ludi is safe here, always. Right now it cannot Dragon Dance because we have a fast 2-hit KO. But it needs to use exactly EQ, I think, yeah. And we are safe here. We are super safe, and that's the reason why Ludi is really good. If this crits, we proc the Citrus Berry. It was completely safe here. We Energy Ball twice. This cannot Dragon Dance because we have a fast 2-hit KO here with Energy Ball. And that's why it needs to exactly go for a damaging move here. We don't kill this even with like a choice back, so there was not a reason to actually go for that. Yeah. And if both, like if the first move crits already because of the spikes, we basically proc the Citrus Berry already. And then the second move is safe. Okay. Okay, that was the first fight. So like I said, a lot of money, thank you very much. But we will not get healed. We're starting straight up the next fight. Again, 5 months, so actually it is a 6 versus 10. Pretty unfair on the paper, not gonna lie. But yeah, that's Run and Bun. It will ask you to do some stuff what you haven't done in some other ROM hacks, probably. So, this is a fight in Perma-Hail as well. That is also crazy. We will Mega Evolve and Poison Jab kill this before it can do anything. This wants to use Aurora Wheel, we will deny that. Yeah, this is really squishy on the physical side. 50 defensive, good freaking night. We could also Leech Life here, but we are full life anyway, so it doesn't matter here right now. Beedrill is a really good Pokemon in this fight. Critical hit. Okay, this is now Sigi, I think. Should be Sigilyph. Because we out-damage everything, basically. We literally out-damage everything. Wait a second. This is Beartic. Sorry. This is Beartic. Yeah, exactly. Or? Ooh, interesting. Ah, Sigi, do you see a kill after the hail damage? Yes, okay, that's the reason. Yeah. Because we got hail damage, Sigi sees a kill. Yeah, makes sense completely. Highest roll of air slash sees a kill. And because we are faster than everything here, it's just team order. The first Pokemon what sees a slow kill comes in here. So we will U-turn on the Sigi. This is always air slash. This is weakness policy, by the way, with Calm Mind and Stored Power. So if you proc the weakness policy and don't kill it, it's pretty bad. But U-turn is neutral, first of all. a lot of damage. Dude, this is so crazy. We'll go to Thunderous on the Air Slash. Critical hit would be fine, like we can see. We didn't proc the weakness policy as well. And we are faster. That's also a really important thing. We'll just Volt Switch out here. Choice Specs, Volt Switch. We don't really need the Choice Specs even. But yeah, we will Choice Specs, Volt Switch out here. Okay, now the questions, because my Lucario is full life. Is there a chance that I can save the sacrifice? I don't think so. It is the fucking highest damage you move, dude. How should I save that? The only chance would be if it really low rolls Lucario. Yeah, but we will get... We have Citrus Berry. Because if I can switch into low kick, then Beedrill can switch in. Okay, we will go to Beedrill now first of all to lock Beatrix out. We have to most likely sack something against that Pokemon. And the plan of sacrifice was Ludicolo here. I cannot sack Lucario. You will see why. You will see in the stream why I cannot do that. So that would be the basically other sacrifice what I can afford in this fight. We need a plan of sacrifice, most likely, but because Lucario is full life, we might can save that. There was also a chance we get the liquidation, then it's like always, like we can't hard switch to Lucario then. Let's go to my boy here. First of all. This is Beatrix now, because that's the next Pokemon that sees a slow kill here. We need to be careful that Beedrill is not getting too much damage as well. We can probably the second time Leech Life here. That's also a thing. We can try. We can try to save. That would be then one saved, a sacrifice actually, not gonna lie. So we U-turn. Let me check on that HP. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait a second. We always save now, right? I mean... I cannot go to Urshifu. Urshifu is really dangerous here. This is Icicle Crash. The only Pokemon what survives this Icicle Crash right now is Lucario. Everything else, Urshifu as well, but we cannot do that. That was a huge U-turn crit. Lucario would kill this now with Vacuum Wave. The problem is Lucario can bait Thunderbolt. From Avaya. I think that's the next Pokemon. Yeah, that would be the fast kill now here. It cannot miss. So there is the Ice Gem gone. Let's see if we are in Thunderbolt range after all this shenanigans now here. Okay, that was not a high roll. This will proc Citrus. We will get one more time hail damage. We will kill this and never wait Thunderbolt. This is always Focus Blast. I think we could save the sacrifice here, guys. So we Vacuum Wave kill this. This is so lucky, by the way. We had this. This is crazy. We had a planet sacrifice because we basically critted this Beatrix. Because otherwise this Vacuum Wave would never kill. And we got no damage from Kabutops. I think we can now save the sacrifice. So we Vacuum Wave kill this. This is now always for a fast kill Avaya for Focus Blast. Yeah, this is not Thunderbolt, this is only and only Focus Blast. This can also miss. Okay. I think we didn't got the special defense drop. This is also important. Yeah, I just saw that we are in Thunderbolt range. Otherwise, yeah, we are not in Thunderbolt range here. Yeah, this is exactly not Thunderbolt. This is always Weather Ball. And we can always switch into Weather Ball to my Beedrill back. Even if this crits, it's fine. We will use a Specs Volt Switch here. Does it really matter what I use here? U-turn Volt Switch is doing basically the same damage. It's always Weather Ball. Okay, I think... Yeah, that should be it. That should be it. We have one Pokemon in the bag. And we will position ourselves into that Pokemon. We never died to a crit into Hell damage here. And we always kill this with U-turn here. U-turn is 75 minimum damage. Wow, we could save the sacrifice, guys. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. Ludi survived. That is some really, really, really crazy things here right now. So, we want to have the free switch into this Walrein. That is really important because this Walrein is annoying with Ice Body, Leftovers, Scald, Freeze Dry, Substitute, Blizzard. The free switching into my Urshifu is really nice, and that's why Beedrill was so good in this fight. Because we always outspeed and always kill this with close combat. Now, we need the black belt for that. Without a damage item, it's only a range. We can miss one roll here. Wow. Actually, Lucario clutched really hard here. And saved the life for Ludicolo. Or from Ludicolo. Crazy. Okay. We have to go back. Yeah, I mean, guys, what should I say? I'm planning really carefully, but if my Mons wants to survive, like, I'm planning with Sax, but if I can save the sacrifice, there's no reason to, like, you know? And if I would get into Thunderbolt range, by the way, because we get a special defense drop, Focus Blast, for example, on my... We will never hard switch into Thunderbolt on my Beedrill, never ever. And if we get, because of the Focus Blast crit or special defense drop, on my Thunderous switch in, we always sack. We always sack. And the same thing, if I would bait on the switch in already Thunderbolt, that would be even fine because my Thunderous was not that to a Thunderbolt crit. But I would always need to sack after that because it can be Thunderbolt again. Yeah. So we would never risk anything. This was basically possible because Beatic low rolled the Icicle Crash like it was a, I think, okayish roll. Not a Superman roll. But highest roll would proc the Citrus already, and I think we would be in Thunderbolt range. Crazy stuff. Okay. Now we will have a double battle. That is basically the last fight before the Juan fight. And Juan is also double battle. Okay. Focus. That was hype, but focus now. Okay, we need to level up my Caracosta, by the way. We need to level up my Caracosta, and the good news is it's okay that I have to do it. I will explain why we are doing it. And it's also okay that we are doing it because I have already planned the Juan fight as well, because we will do it in this stream. So it's completely fine to do that. Urshifu is in the team. That is our team for the double battle. So we have to do some small stuff. It was 87. We will confirm that really quickly. Hera Costa. Yeah, we need 87. Okay, let's straight up already level this up to 87. Okay. So, doesn't really matter what item I hold here, basically. We will just give a citrus berry, I guess. Yeah. Okay, Beedrill is like always. Citrus berry on you. Dragon Fang. We need the choice band. Double choice band. This is double choice band. One. Two. Okay. I need to change a move. On Thundy. That's a flex move slot, so this is really cool. We can always do that. Thunder Punch. Or Thunder. Thunder is just a flex slot, basically. You can always teach Thunder back, you can always teach Thunder Punch, basically. So we are using this as a flag slot here right now. Okay, let me set up the team in the calc and let me check one more time quickly the ranges. Slots are correct, right? If I miss the slots, it's really bad. But the slots are correct. Urshifu. Pretty proud that we could save the sacrifice. I was a bit sad because it would be Ludi basically, what I need to sack. And Ludi's typing is still unique. Yeah. I can already spoiler, or like, this is not a spoiler because you saw the fight basically already. No other Grassmon could do that outside of Sceptile riskless on Wishy. Roserade would die because of spikes. EQ crit never kills, but spikes into EQ crit kills. Sceptile is, I think, just still too useful to sack right now. And that's why it would be Ludi. Thundy is the last Pokemon. I need to put that in the calc, and now export. So one more quick check for the ranges. 69, yeah, this is correct. This is correct as well. Flamethrower, yeah. All Gucci, boys. Okay. This is perfect. We can go. This is perfect. So, last fight before the Juan fight. Then we also need to find, basically, or like, I hope it's not a straight up fight. I don't think so, at least. That you don't need to, like, you are like straight up running into the Juan fight. We need to find where basically the one fight is. Okay. Let's fucking go, I would say. Alright. Okay. So I think the minus special defensive is the problem why I need to level up my Caracosta that much. But it's fine because I checked the Juan fight already and Caracosta is in the Juan fight as well. I knew that. We will use a Protectmon there. And that's basically my Protectmon right now. So this fight is in Permahail as well. Dragapult is just for a bait here right now. So Mr. Mime is not seeing a kill on any Pokemon here right now. It needs to use exactly Fake Out on Caracosta on this turn. Empoleon sees now, because I leveled up my Caracosta, only a kill with Grass Knot on Caracosta. So Pult will switch out to my Urshifu. And my good friend Salazzle will come in for Caracosta on guaranteed Grass Knot. So this is Fake Out and Grass Knot on my Salazzle. We are minus death, but we are still fine if we get crits here. It's completely okay. There's a Fake Out. And there's a Grass Knot. That's like the lowest damage move. We can obviously... Yeah, if we are, by the way, not 87, we paid some rolls from Hydro Pump as well. We can obviously not afford that. So, Urshifu is Choice Bandit here. The Destroyer will close combat, kill this Empoleon. This is Torrent. So yeah, we are faster and Encore this Mr. Mime into Fake Out. This is locked now for the next 3 turns into Fake Out. This turn counts already. And now, Como will see a slow kill on my Urshifu because the AI looks on Urshifu. So this is always Como now. Or a slow kill. With Aura Sphere. But both of my mons are faster right now. And we need the Choice Band basically to make this sweep possible. With close combat is Como. And close combat and Sludge Bomb in combination will always kill this Como now. One more turn, Fake Out locked. Sludge Bomb. And close combat, this will always kill in combination. Okay, and the last Pokemon from this side, this is not a true double battle, so we can clear one side down here right now. It's Mamoswine and it is Focus Sash. So we'll never Ice Shard anyone here, because it thinks it's safe right now here. And we don't have a fast kill because of the Focus Sash, but we will just double target here. With Flamethrower and with Close Combat. So this will use now, not Ice Shard because, yeah, of the Focus Sash. It thinks it's safe. And now Encore will end on Mr. Rhyme. Yeah, Encore will end this turn. The right side is down. They have still 1 Fake Out PP left. Exactly. Because it used 4 Fake Outs. 1 on the first turn and then we Encored it for the next 3 turns. It means that still 1 PP left. We will switch out Urshifu to Beedrill. And Encore this for the last time because we want to have a free switch in right now here. Into Fake Out. That's the last PP, so Encore will still straight up end in the next turn. But that's okay. We only need it for this turn right now here. So Encore should end because 5 Fake Out PPs are gone here now. Salazzle will proc the Citrus Berry now here. It's completely fine. I just gave Citrus Berry because we get a lot of residual damage here. And we don't need a damage item. Yeah, Encore ends. We will use U-Turn. This will proc the Focus Sash now. And Flamethrower. Both of my mounts are faster. Salazzle will stay in. Beedrill will switch out. And Beedrill will go to Thunderous. Double checking in the card that I have equipped it. Yeah, we have the choice band. Okay. So. The AI looks right now on my Salazzle, so I pretty hard believe this is Arctovish right now. But we don't fucking care because we will just kill both of the mons, always. It's holding Water Gem as well here. Water Absorb, Water Gem. Yeah, there's the Arctovish. So, Thunder Punch. And Flamethrower in combination will always kill here. That's a lot of damage, actually. Salazzle is so fucking good, man. Holy shit. I'm pretty proud that we got Salazzle, actually. It helped so much. And that Encore scale back then, before the Gauntlet, basically. The first Gauntlet, what we had, basically, I think, in this game. I think it was the first Gauntlet, before we didn't have a Gauntlet. Like a real Gauntlet, what we can call a Gauntlet. There was a Gauntlet, basically, for the candy. But I... Like after the Roxanne fight, but first of all, we was over-leveled like hell, and yeah, we cannot count that. Okay, Flamethrower and Thunder Punch in combination will kill. And with that, we are standing in front of Juan now. The last gym, the last batch. Yeah, we will get a bit of Rocky Hammer damage, which is completely fine, of course. Okay. We got a lot of fucking money here in this gym. Holy shit, they are all actually rich. Okay. Oh, there's it. Oh man, like seriously. Okay, let's not run here because I am still afraid that this fight can start somehow. Dude, the map layout is really nice changed, man. Good fucking job. It looks also pretty nice, to be honest. That is an awesome change for the map layout here in this gym. You don't have to do too much children's puzzle as well. And yeah, it's time to prep now for the last fight in this split. After that, we have the E4 split, my boys. Okay. What we gonna need in this fight? Is Urshifu. Pretty simple. And we need the scarf one time and one time the band. So we will remove the band from Thunderous. Don't need to change any movesets here. So we will just grab the scarf pretty quickly. And give it to Urshifu already. Okay, let's fly back. Are you getting a level up in the next seconds? You're fine for a level up. Okay, this is really good. Okay. And that, my friends, is the team for the Juan double battle. So, Caracosta will get the sticky barbs here, by the way. I will explain why. Because it was a bit tricky to manage that because we are 87 now and the sticky barbs is doing something really nice for us. So let's find the sticky barbs pretty quickly. Sticky barb, sticky barb. There it is. Caracosta will get the sticky barb here. We need the first time, I'm pretty sure this is the first time, because we have every berry, I think, and we got 4 of them. 1 Jaboka berry on my Azu. We need the choice band, what we grabbed some seconds before. Well, we didn't grab that, but yeah, we have that in the bag. On Hemi, and we need to use 1 candy in this fight. So with that, we have basically... we have basically 6 candies left for the E4 split. Not sure we will need any candies in the E4 split. But if we don't need any candies in the E4 split, we will have every Pokemon in the E4 on level 100. So that is also nice. But we can use this candy, and we have to use this candy on Hamilton, exactly. Okay, now we need the Expert Belt on Pult, and that's it. Okay. Okay, let me set up the team pretty quickly in the calc. Fucking nervous, dude. Holy shit. Ult. Lucario. Okay. Export. Right, it's time. It's time for the last fight in this split. This split was also pretty long, I would say. I didn't expect it to be that long after the Tantalizer split. But yeah, the Tantalizer split is not comparable, of course. But yeah, it was still pretty long, I would say. The Juan split is still... And you have a lot of big fights. A lot of fights, basically. Seafloor Cavern was... You have the Space Center, the Seafloor Cavern. You have this Erratic Weather Route, basically. Yeah, so a lot of stuff, basically. A lot of hard fights. So this split, yeah. You're also not getting a break, you can say. One more time. Choice Scarf, Sticky Barb, Jaboka Berry, Choice Band, Expert Belt, and no item on Lucario. It's time to get the last batch, hopefully. All right. So we have actually a low over-level Pokemon here in this fight. What is Glalie? This is Mega Glalie. And Sneasler lead. So, Urshifu needs a Scarf here. The pretty simple explanation is because of the AI abuse, it will never target my Urshifu, okay? We are Dark Urshifu, and that means that Sneasler sees a kill with close combat on my Urshifu right now. But because it sees a fast kill on Caracosta with close combat, it will never target my Urshifu. With that, we can just like a super free use our close combat on Glalie, kill this Glalie before it can do anything. This cannot use Protect because it sees a fast kill with Freeze Cry right now on my Caracosta. So my Caracosta is super free to protect here. And we will kill this Glalie before he can do anything. This is exactly close combat from Sneasler on my Caracosta as well. We have some fictions in this fight for sure. And I think with this fiction we can lose more mons. So, we will get the drop here on Urshifu. It doesn't really matter because it's still only a slow kill on my Urshifu. That means it will never ever target my Urshifu right now at least here. Yeah, there it is. And this is always Keldeo now. We got a bit Sticky Barbs damage because on this level we are not otherwise showing a guaranteed kill to Hydro Pump. And we need to show a kill with every single move. And the more important thing is, like, we cannot pre-damage, okay? We cannot pre-damage in the gym. That's why, yeah. Now Hydro Pump sees a kill with all rules. So this Keldeo will never target my Urshifu because we are scarfed. That means, because obviously Sacred Sword would kill now my Urshifu or a Hydro Pump as well. The good news is, this Sticky Barb is not only good for this Hydro Pump. We have a fiction here. This Sticky Barb actually got my Caracosta also in Sacred Sword range now. Only 1 or 2 rolls, but that's at least something, okay? At least something. So my Caracosta right now is on 212 HP. 216, sorry. And with that, 2 rolls with Sacred Sword sees a kill as well. So the AI can go for Sacred Sword over Hydro Pump. What is really good if this happens. We will use Close Combat this turn on Keldeo. And we will switch out my Caracosta to Azu. This is Close Combat and most likely Hydro Pump. Sacred Sword would be awesome. Hydro Pump can also miss. The fiction here is we need to hold the Jaboka Berry here. It's really important because we need to break the Focus Sash from the Sneasler here. Because the Sneasler have a Focus Sash. That's really important for the next turns. The fiction here is now that Azu can actually die here. And Azu can also bait Close Combat after that again, if we get crits. 1 crit means that Azu can die here even. But we have to do it. That's my best pivot. It's tanking the moves way better than Primarina, for example. And Primarina is way more important as well. So yeah, this is Close Combat now. And Hydro Pump miss would be fucking huge. So we will Close Combat the Keldeo. This is always a 2-shot. We cannot crit kill this. This is also really important. There's a Close Combat. That was expected. Don't crit. Okay. I think Azu can even die here, right? Jaboka Berry. Oh my goodness. Double crit, by the way, means we vibe, I think. Okay. I think we are Gucci. Yeah. This is fine, by the way. This is fine now. So, the thing is, Sneasler can Close Combat again. Cannot go for Icy Wind, right? Oh, God. Yeah, so Sneasler can go for Close Combat again. It sees a fast kill on my Azu, it needs to go on my Azu here, this turn. Yeah, double crit, by the way, would always... we would steer so fucking hard, I can't even explain that, okay? We would steer so fucking hard. I think we could manage this fight still, but we would steer super hard, okay? So... Close Combat will kill this Keldeo now. And Sneasler will target my Azu with Close Combat or Poison Jab. To be honest, Poison Jab is completely fine. Close Combat is even better because we are immune to Close Combat. So this was fine always. And we got 1 drop already. And we will get 1 more drop. In a second. There's a Close Combat. Keldeo will die. Sneasler needs to exactly target my Azu here. My Azu slot, basically. I think if this is close combat, we just fucking straight up won. Okay. Don't poison. Don't poison. Don't poison. Don't poison. Don't poison. Don't poison. Okay, no poison. Okay. There is the Glastria. This thing is a menace. Like, how the fuck can this have this stats, actually? Okay, so Sneasler is not seeing a kill right now on my Dragapult. Okay? The highest damaging move was basically Poison Jab. Even if this crits and poisons my Dragapult, it's fine. Gets a bit spicy, but yeah. Urshifu now after 3 drops is obviously always dead to the Sneasler. But we are never dead to Poison Jab here. What is really nice as well. So now Sneasler actually needs to always go for the slow kill on Urshifu. And this Glastria is a fucking menace, like I said. This will use now Body Press on my Urshifu for the slow kill. Or Glacial Lance on also my Urshifu. Or on my Dragapult. Okay, it's a slow kill on all sides. And because we got 3 drops basically here, this is seeing a kill with Glacial Lance on my Urshifu as well. So this could be Glacial Lance on my Urshifu, this could be a Body Press, and this can be Glacial Lance on my Dragapult. We need a free eject button here, and that's why I say basically I can't sack Lucario in the back-to-back fight. Lucario, I'm sorry, I need a Pokemon what always dies to this close combat here. It's really important, because we need 1 more drop on the Sneasler as well. And we need a free switch into my Arcanine. I thought about some other mons in my box, but the most important thing is my Pokemon needs to die exactly on close combat. And there are some mons who could survive on 1 HP or something like that, and I would fucking cry. And because we need the switch in on Arcanine this turn, based on the next turn, we have to sack this turn. Guaranteed sack, and Lucario always dies to close combat. We have some other options in the box, of course, Weavile. Of course, we have Weavile, what we could sack. We have Greninja, what we could sack. We have some mons what we can throw into close combat. For sure. Togedemaru. Mienshao. But I think all of them have right now more value than Lucario. Let's hope that that is not a mistake. 07 Lucario, you saved the life from fucking Ludicolo, actually. And we will Phantom first this turn on Sneasler to dodge the Glacial Lance as well, because it can target my side. And after the next drop, my Dragapult will always kill Sneasler. We'll dodge. Now there's a close combat. 07, my friend. You actually have done a really good job in the back-to-back. And yeah, let's see what this will use. It can use Body Press, like I said. It's Glacial Lance. That is the most likely thing, because it's basically seeing a kill on both targets with that move. So Hemi will come in now, and Hemi needs a candy to kill this Glastria with a Choice Bandit Flare Blitz. Bro, this is a step Flare Blitz. Choice Bandit. Super effective move. And we need a fucking candy to hit this range. With 31 attack IVs. What the actually fuck is this Pokemon? Flare Blitz kills this Glastria now. We will hit the Phantom Force because of the double drop. We will always kill this. And yeah, also, if you think why it was Glastria here right now, because we couldn't kill this Glastria with my Pult. The AI was looking on Pult, and we see a fast kill on everything in the back with my Pult right now here. Okay. So, there's a really nice abuse here, I think, as well. I'm not sure exactly if we can actually see something what is really weird here. I don't think so, at least. Dragapult is Spear Buddy, what's really nice here as well. And we have Mance and Basco Legion here. And I'm pretty sure, actually. That's why I said if we get a poison crit, I think it's fine. Because Basco Legion have a fast kill on my Hamilton with Aqua Jet here. So I'm pretty sure Basco Legion always needs to go for the fast kill Aqua Jet on my Hemi, instead of going Aqua Jet on my Dragapult now this turn. Because my Dragapult basically sees a kill on Basco Legion here right now. And because it's only a slow kill, because Basco Legion also sees a kill on my Pult here with Spirit Shackle, but that's a slow kill. It cannot protect, it needs to go for Aqua Jet here this turn, I'm pretty sure, on Hemi. We will switch to Urshifu and drop a Draco on Mance. This is always Aqua Jet on my Urshifu. I really hard believe. There it is. Yep, exactly. This is Water Gem boosted like we could see. But yeah, Urshifu was full life. It was safe. And now the fun part. That is the really fun part in my opinion. Both of my mons are faster. Both of my mons sees a fast kill. Basco Legion needs to exactly use Aqua Jet on Urshifu or Pult. But we will not even give you this fucking Aqua Jet. Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch. Good freaking holy crit. We don't need that crit. But thank you very much, I guess. Rest in peace, Lucario. And with that, we have the last batch. I planned it with 2 sacrifices basically in this stream. I knew that it could be more because we saw how dangerous it was for Azu. And worst case as well, Arcanine could die as well. Because Arcanine is the only Pokemon in my team what can actually kill this fucking horse. Holy shit, this thing is threatening. 100 base HP, 145 attack, 130 defensive, 110 special defensive. What the fuck is this Pokemon? With Assault Vest, by the way. Dude, this is like even more threatening than like some fucking Uber legendaries. I don't have that much experience with this Pokemon. I just want to check something. I mean, it is a legendary. I didn't even knew that, sorry. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the stats are just broken. But it's just a 580 base stat. But you know, that's why I always say this base stats sometimes don't even matter that much. Because, or like the base, the total base stats. Because the total base stat is 580 only. So it's basically on a level like, I think Zapdos and stuff like that, right? I think Zapdos have also 580. Zapdos, Moltres and stuff like that. I think so. Yeah. But the thing is about this Pokemon that it have only low total base stats because it have really low speed and really low special attack. And that fucking doesn't matter on this Pokemon. You don't need speed, you don't need special attack on this Pokemon. That's the thing. Because the other 4 stats are really important. And they are all fucking high. Okay? And that's why I think this Pokemon is way more dangerous than a lot of Voodoo legendaries even. And Voodoo legendaries always have 600 total base stats. That's why I say sometimes base stats don't even matter that much. Like, total base stats. Because the spread is really important, you know? I think the level cap is 95 now. We can find that pretty quickly out because there is no reason to not level up my Urshifu to max level here right now. But yeah, we got the last patch, we got Ice Beam as well meanwhile, I think I saw that. There's no reason to go not, yeah, it's 95 now. E4 level cap is 99. But yeah, we will have a small level cap now for, I think, one fight in the Victory Road. And after that, I think it's 99. Alright, my friends. Thank you for watching. Hopefully it was enjoyable. Next stream, we will start the E4 split. Not sure what exactly we will start. I have to plan that. If we start with the Victory Road, if we start with the optionals on Road 123. Yeah, I have to do some preps for sure. Yeah, thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next stream.